It's time for our technology report, and joining us now is our tech reporter, Paul Ndiho. Hello, Paul.
Hello, Esther. Cybastion, a cybersecurity firm, has its sights set on Africa and seeks to bridge the gap between Africa's cybersecurity and the West with cybersecurity solutions, infrastructure, and digital technologies. For more insight, I'm joined by Thierry Wandji, CEO and President of Cybastion. Hello.
Hello,
welcome.
Paul. Thank you.
Yeah. So recently at the Africa Business Summit, your company made headlines. President Joe Biden talked about your company as one of those companies to look out for. It is on the cutting edge of technology. Exactly. Tell us more.
So yes, definitely. We were happy during the summit to sign 850 million contracts with 6 countries in Africa to bring some U.S. technologies into Africa to bridge the gap, the cybersecurity gap, and to bring the U.S. technologies, not just U.S. technologies, but also U.S. education to do some capacity building and help them in the cybersecurity need.
What was it like for your company to be part and parcel of the Africa Business Summit?
No, it was a great experience. And, you know, we were very happy, but also it's just to show the amount of work that we put together the last 5 years in Africa, where we were able to definitely help out the government, but also working alongside with our U.S. partner. So it was a great thing and a good achievement for us.
What does it take for, let's say, people earlier they were talking about a story in Nigeria where they're worried that people might hack into their systems during the elections. Mm-hmm. You are a guy in cybersecurity. What does it take to stop something like that?
So definitely it takes government involvement. It also takes the private sector to come and help, because the government alone cannot do it by himself. And you know, Africa has been moving so fast into the digital realm. You look at the infrastructure, it's becoming more digitalized by the day. And they're looking for ways to improve and to capitalize on that. So with our help, the US help, because we're coming as one stop shop, we are going to be able to definitely not get rid of these issues, but have a good handle. But it takes, like I said, public-private sector in order to build an everlasting solution as the one that we seek to do in Africa.
Going back to the point I made earlier, President Biden talked about $800 million.
Yes.
And he awarded, I think, Cisco Systems and your company.
Exactly.
Do you have that money, or it's something that is going to be coming soon?
So that's a very good question. So we're working with Cisco to put it together for the West African region specifically. And we are also part of a cybersecurity coalition here in the United States, which are the 20 best cybersecurity companies. So all of these companies are going to share that money, but also local company in every single country, because we want to invest in every single local company, because the goal is when we leave, when we put the infrastructure and we operate the infrastructure, we want them to maintain it and to upgrade it as, you know, the country move forward, which is completely different from what, you know, we used to do. So we build, we operate, and then we do that knowledge transfer. So it's going to be split evenly between US companies and also African companies to build, because one of the takeaway from the summit was we need to train the US. The US need to train the young African to embrace the technology with the right tools and set of equipment, just like India did back in the 90s. So we are going to heavily invest into the youth to train them, to make sure that they have the right skills, but also into companies to make sure that the private sector is going to be robust. So like I said, it's a public-private, you know, solution where you bring all of them together to enhance the cybersecurity posture of the country.
Wandji, sometimes when I talk to a lot of people on the continent, especially people who are in the tech space, they talk about the advent of the internet as a good thing, but they also talk about the risks involved, let's say, when it comes to cybersecurity. You are the good doctor here, the person trying to stop those cyber crimes. What should we expect in the near future from your vantage point?
So definitely, so from our company, you're going to, because what we have been starting to do is to work with the public sector to make sure that at the nation state, we establish the framework, we establish the rules, the policies, and so on and so forth. So now we're moving into the private sector to help them, to give them the tools to work alongside with the public sector. And also, we're also going to be bringing some cyber insurance working with insurance company in the US to do that, because they're going to be a remaining risk. No matter what you do, they're going to be a remaining risk that you need to take into account. So what you should expect from our company is more involvement with the private sector to level the field playing, so you can have the public and the private sector playing together to enhance the cybersecurity posture and to provide the tools to the population, but also the private sector to be able to leverage that technology, digital technology. Unfortunately,
we've run out of time. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thierry Wandji is CEO and President of Cybastion. That's today's Tech Report. Back to you, Esther.
Thanks, Paul. Be sure to watch Paul's Technology Report every Wednesday on Africa 54. And that's our show for today. We invite you to watch Africa 54 on our website at voaafrica.com. From all of us here in Washington, thank you for watching.